So, how often should you be training your dog on any given day? So, that's the question that I want to try to help you answer. I'm going to give you a starting point and then give you some tips about how you can move forward. Well, howdy, I'm Al the dog trainer. Welcome to Al's Dog Training Tips. This is season number 3, episode number 5, and the topic that I'm covering today is how often should you train? So, how often should you train? Okay. Well, I've taken a couple of notes, so I want to share just a few of the things that I think that you should be doing. Okay, so the first one. A great place to start with training your dog is 2 main sessions per day. So if you're brand new to dog training, you've never done it, or you just got a new dog, I want you to commit to 2 sessions per day. My recommendation here is that you should be doing those 2 sessions a day with your dog's meal. Now, there's a lot of folks that are really concerned about their dog's nutrition and feeding the different things. I'm not going to go into too much detail. However, it seems very advantageous to me to train a dog with kibble. However, with what I just said, I cannot neglect to mention that kibble by itself is probably not enough nutrition for your dog. Yes, there's a lot of debate. That's just my take. But I think you should train your dog for their kibble in 2 main sessions a day. So let's get a little example here. I have Jericho right now. He's going to be an 8-month-old German Shepherd puppy. He's a big guy. He's 76 pounds right now, or just about the last time that I weighed him. So he gets about 4 cups of kibble a day. What I would probably do is I would give him a 1.5 cups in our first training session and another 1.5 cups in the second training session, giving me 3 cups, right? What about that other cup? Well, I would have that for impromptu moments during the day. So 2 main sessions and then some food inside of my treat pouch. So that way, during the middle of the day, when I see opportunity to reinforce some of the things that I'm wanting him to learn or that he already knows how to do and I'm maintaining those, that I have a great way to go about doing just that. Okay. So, what am I going to suggest that we do? You guys, what I'm actively doing with my dogs, what should you be primarily working on in those 2 main sessions? Well, I would have teaching sessions where I would teach the following 3 things. I would teach the dog some stay work. I would have the dog doing some heel position training. And I would also be doing recall work. In the beginning, when I train with a dog, I just want to just show them that one fundamental skill in that one session. I don't do much else. You can do that, and I think it's perfectly okay. That's just not the way that I do it. I would show a dog how to stay. The next major training session, I would show the dog the game that I'm going to use to teach them to come when called. The next training session, I would be showing the dog how we're going to be walking together. But then once I kind of went through maybe 1 or 2 sessions where that's all I had shown the dog, then I would begin to intermingle those 3 skills. I would do some stay, I would do some come, I would do some heel, and I would try to make it as dynamic and as exciting as I possibly could with the dog, so that way it would stay fun and not just boring. You might be surprised at all the different ways that you can go about getting a dog to stay, to heel, and to come, and the variations and just little nuances to all that. And that's really where the fun is, at least for me, with my own personal dogs. Okay, so you've got your 2 main training sessions. You've got a little bit intermingled in. Maybe you're doing those 3 hardcore sessions where you're initiating the dog into those skills. And then you also need to teach the dog how to play. And I would have, in addition to my 2 main training sessions that I'm working the dog with their food, I would have 2 sessions a day where I am playing with the dog, where I'm teaching them a game. Teaching them a game means that they can win, you can lose, you can win, they can lose, but there's also boundaries. There's also times that they have to let go of the object, they have to bring it to you. There's times that you have to let go of the object, things like that. You have to teach a game, fetch and tug. Those are the two games that I'm looking to play. But then I do that so we can build a relationship of us cooperating and playing dynamically together, not just for food. Every dog is a little bit different. So to the degree that your dog is more food motivated, play some food motivated games. To the degree that your dog is toy motivated, do more toy games. If they like both, great. Man, you're in good shape because you've got a lot of things that you can do with your dog. So, 2 main training sessions, a little bit of food sprinkled throughout the day in the middle, and then 2 play sessions is a great place to start. And you'll begin to notice patterns, and as you do that, then you should begin to pivot and move that way as you see how your dog is progressing. All right, well, that's it for this tip. Was that any useful? I sure hope it was. But yeah, look, let me know if it was useful. Throw a thumbs up, leave a comment. Here's a good question. Do you have a different way that you go about organizing your training sessions with your dog? Do you practice differently? How are your results coming? Anything you'd like to add to those comments? I'd love to hear from you. So anyway, that's it for this tip. I'll have another one sometime soon. But hey, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and happy training.